Hello everyone, welcome to News Extra, and it is that time of year where it's the First State Bank Gift of Love program that starts up literally in just a couple of days. I have Becca Tompkins with me from First State Bank. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thanks for letting me come in again.
We are just a couple days really from kicking this whole thing off. There's portions that are actually already underway, which we'll get to. But the real kickoff here is just in a couple days.
Yeah, you know, I can't believe we've come around. This is the 38th year that we're able to do this program in our community, and the only reason we're able to do it for 38 years is because we have the continued support of the community. So thank you to everybody that has helped us in the past, plans to help us in the future, because really this is an all-community effort. So we really appreciate that, and it's not lost on us that without the community we wouldn't be able to offer this program for as many years as we have.
And there's so much need out there. That's the reasoning behind the entire program.
The need is not going down in our community, especially, you know, the economy just seems to be getting a little rougher, so the need is not going away. It's actually more, you know, we do as much as we can with our program, but there's just more programs out there as well. So the fact that people choose our program, it's very humbling for us, and we do really appreciate it. So it does, yeah. So it kicks off very soon with on November 8th with our Tree of Names, and that's kind of the focal point of the Gift of Love program. The Valley Christian Neighbors in Need, they select 100 families from the CAPWIN application process, and those children that are part of that 100 families are the names that go on our trees. So it ends up, it ranges every year, but it ends up being between about 320 and 340 children that will be on the tree throughout the season. So the Tree of Names, it runs from November 8th to December 11th. We have a tree both in our Scottsbluff and our Gearing lobbies, so wherever you're close to the First State Bank that's closest to you, can run in and grab a name. That's really simply what it is that these children have put wish lists out there, and we've put those on the trees. And so it can range anywhere from, this year I'm actually seeing a lot of blankets on the tags.
Sure.
Blankets, underwear, socks, up to things that, you know, these are kids, so just because their social economic situation means that they have to be on a tree doesn't mean that they don't want an Xbox or that kind of stuff. These are the wish lists. So we're seeing the entire range of stuff, and we see that every year.
And there is a tie-in with the turkey trot that's kind of related to the tree.
Absolutely. You know, on November 23rd will be the turkey trot, and so if you bring in a toy for that goes into the toy collection that we do with our Truck of Love as well. So the tree is, like I said, the focal point.
Is an individualized request.
Right. We ask that you buy one new item for that child off of the tag. Now, if you feel led to buy everything on their wish list, wonderful. If you feel like you can only do one thing, that's absolutely amazing as well. So it's whatever you feel like you can give. Ages range from a few weeks old up to 15.
Okay. And Coats for Kids
we're also running our Coats for Kids program. That started November 1st. It will go through December 31st. Absolutely, we feel very, very strongly that a coat is absolutely not a want. It is a need, and especially right now, it's so cold out that we see that these children are asking for coats very frequently. So we've donated some money. We've partnered up with the Shriners Club as well to donate some money, and we go and buy coats and give them to CAPWIN to give out. That way that can come off the tag. So if anybody feels led, those are new coats. We have a drop box both in Scottsbluff and Gearing to donate new coats. That is running as well right now, and that will go through the end of December.
And there are other aspects to the Gift of Love campaign that goes pretty much throughout the month of November all the way into the end of December. And we'll be right back on News Extra to tell you more about that. And we're back on News Extra, and my guest today is Becca Tompkins with First State Bank. We are talking about the Gift of Love campaign that is underway now with one aspect of it, Coats for Kids, and continues pretty much all the way through the month of December. Again, thank you very much for joining us. We talked a little bit about a couple other aspects, the Tree of Love and the canned food drive that takes place, or the Coats for Kids, I should say, but the canned food drive is also part of this as well.
So as part of the Valley Christian Neighbors in Need grouping of these families that have been picked, they receive a holiday food basket. So we help out with that we've challenged all of the schools within the community to do a canned food collection. We've done this for the last few years. About 3 years ago, we switched it up. We used to do display contests. Now we've done it by weight. So in the last 2 years, we've been able to collect about well, between the 2 years, it's been about 10 tons of food
Wow.
for the community food pantries. So the Valley Christian Neighbors in Need, they fill up the baskets and then they distribute that out to the other food pantries within the community. So not only are you helping this program, you're helping the fill up the food pantries as well. So that is all done by weight. So your children are probably going to be bringing home notes and that kind of stuff to start. We really hope they don't just clean out your cabinet, but thank you if they do.
It may happen.
You know, it happens. It happens at my house. So that is, we do those pickups on December 6th. We'll go around and Scottsville for Recycling is really amazing about letting us just drive over their scale and doing the weights for us. The winning elementary school will get to go to a private viewing at the Midwest Theater. So Billy has been supporting our cause for the last couple of years, and it's a private screening of the holiday movie. So that's really exciting.
Nice
for
little,
them.
nice,
Yes,
nice
absolutely.
prize for them.
It is. We're also, the Turkey Trot will be on November 23rd. We kind of talked about that before, but I probably should to hit on that more. That by bringing in a new unwrapped toy, you get $5 off your registration for the 5K. Those toys will go on our truck, which is our final piece.
Sure.
On December 14th from 9 to 2 is our Truck 11. That's the day that we accept new and gently used toys, new and gently used coats, as well as non-perishable food items that day. That's kind of the final piece of the collection. And all of that stuff then is utilized by the Knights of the Columbus. The toys are utilized, both the new ones and the used ones that go on the truck. The kids just go up on the tree, so families are separated. So sometimes one child is lucky enough to get everything off of their wish list. Sometimes, and then brother and sister might only get a couple of things. So the Knights are really amazing at kind of evening it all out. It doesn't matter who you are. Kids count gifts, so we want to make sure Christmas is amazing for everybody. And so the Knights use those toys for that. So. There's a lot to it. There's a way that you can help, and if you just don't want to go shopping, you don't want to do that portion of it, we also take cash donations, because there sometimes are kids left at the end of the program that need to have things bought for them, and then after the whole program's over, we donate any proceeds that are left back to the Knights of Columbus and Valley Christian Neighbors in Need.
Yeah, so. and it meets a definite need during this holiday
Absolutely.
season, really across the board for not only kids but also families, and makes the holidays just a little bit brighter for people across the region who might not otherwise have a nice holiday season.
Absolutely, like I said, and it points to the need when we're seeing blankets and socks and underwear. Those are items that generally children are not even wanting to see, but they're on these wish lists. Snow boots, gloves, mittens, hats. This year really I'm not seeing a whole lot of toys actually. It's very functional items that I'm seeing. So it's really heartwarming. My favorite story was somebody the child asked for a sewing kit to fix his teddy bear, and the benefactor gave him a new teddy bear plus a sewing kit. So it's just very heartwarming, and we get letters from the families that are just point to how much they appreciate the community for stepping up and helping them in this time. So we just thank everybody for making a brighter Christmas for those in our community.
That's First State Bank's Gift of Love campaign kicking off here on the 8th with the Tree of Love, a Tree of Names, I should say. Tree of Names, all kinds of opportunities for you to get involved and make the holidays a little bit brighter for someone in need. Becca, thank you very much for joining us on News Extra.
Thank you very much.